Well, to be honest with you, Italy and metal are really two words that don't go together at all. You know, there are many rock and metal bands in Italy, but there is just no chance to play anywhere, you know.
Italy is not a metal country. I mean, there are a lot of great bands from Italy still in the underground because it's really hard to come out with image and as a band.
And even like if you listen to the radio in Italy or you watch MTV or whatever, you won't see much of that music, you know, aired. So it was really hard for us, and when we started, we knew that we would have had to make it abroad first, you know.
We were an exception, you know, and we are the only one touring in the States, and it's the first Italian band touring in the States playing metal.
We had a lot more time to prepare this new album because we know, and we knew when we started that this was going to be probably the most important album in our career, you know. We wanted to try and do different things and take a different approach, which doesn't mean we changed our style completely or anything like that, but we just tried to get the best of what we'd liked from the previous albums and put it in the new songs that we were writing, you know.
This time we did it in a kind of different way.
We took a different approach with how we write and we compose the vocal lines, for example, you know.
This album we changed the writing process because we used to work like, okay, the music is done and then we put some vocal lines on it.
Andrea and Cristina would basically try to find a vocal line to it, which it worked, you know, it was really cool, but then it was always like they had to work on something that was already done, you know. So this time we tried to actually work the opposite way. We had music parts and they would find a vocal line that would really fit to the music part, and then we tried to work around it and make the whole song like that.
It's not easy for an Italian band also sing in English and put the right words, for example.
We've always liked, like since back in the days when we started the band, the sound of like 7-string guitars, because we were fans of bands like Meshuggah, who were the first ones who started playing this kind of music with like really deep tuning and stuff like that.
I like him, I like Deftones, I like their sound. Probably this guitar, it's for him especially. He's using a baritone guitar. He has big fingers, that's why he's probably using baritone guitar. Definitely, I can't wait to hear the new material, because if he chooses for an 8-string guitar, it's gonna be deep and hard, you know, it's gonna be awesome.
ESP was one of the few companies that actually made this kind of guitars. So we like looked into many different options, and then after we tried different instruments, we thought ESP was the best.
The beginning was kind of hard because we did 3 albums with 6 strings. So it was kind of hard to don't mess it up with a lower string here. But after a couple of weeks, everything was the same, you know.